Hi everyone! So now we're going to discuss about the gender issues in the Philippines. Now let's define gender issues. Include all aspects and concerns related to women's and men's life situation in society to the way So there are the different types of gender issues. The first is the gender discrimination. Gender discrimination is a discrimination based on a person's gender. Gender discrimination can affect anyone, but it primarily affects women and girls. It has been linked to stereotypes and gender roles and may include the belief that one gender is intrinsically superior to another. So next is the gender inequality. Gender inequality is the idea and situation that women and men are not equal. Gender inequality refers to unequal treatment or perceptions of individuals bullied apparently due to their gender. Next is the gender violence. Gender violence is a violence that is directed at an individual based on his or her biological sex or gender identity. It includes physical, sexual, verbal, emotional, and psychological abuse. The next is gender bias is the tendency to prefer one gender over another. It is a form of unconsciousness bias or implicit bias which occurs when an individual unconsciously attributes certain attitudes and stereotypes to another person or group of people.
So my topic is gender issues, lack of religious freedom. So when religious freedom is attacked, women suffer the most. According to the World Economic Forum, when extremist ideologies or such as ISIS come into a community and restrict religious freedom, gender inequality gets worse. In a study performed by Georgetown University and Brigham Young University, researchers were also able to connect religion's intolerance with women's ability to participate in the economy. When there's more religious freedom, all economy becomes more stable thanks to women's participations. So gender is central to most religious orders. In turn, religion have a significant impact on gendered relations. So the study of gender and religion stems from a broader interest in feminist anthropology and multiple approaches of the study of gender.
Hi everyone, good morning. I'm John Paul Sopil. And now I present about the gender issue in the Philippines. The gender issue that prominent in our country is discrimination. Discrimination is the unfair or prejudicial treatment of people and groups based on characteristics such as race, gender, age, or sexual orientation. The gender issue in the Philippines is discrimination because some LGBTQ experiencing physical abuse, harassment, bullying, abandon, and man and man, boy and girl, or male and female are the gender. These people exist in our world and they mainly stigmatize and criticize for their sexuality.
Good morning everyone, my name is Erickson Caroco and here's my report. Gender bias. One of the gender issue prominent in our country is gender bias. Gender bias is behavior that shows favoritism toward one gender to over another. So this issue is not most often act in favoring men and over women. It is also occurs because of our personal values, perception, and traditional views about men and women. So the example for this, they always looking for the capability of men like occupation. They discriminate women to become engineer. They assume that individualism is male.
Good day, ma'am. Gender issues prominent in our country. Violence against women is deemed to be closely linked with an equal power relation between women and men, otherwise known as gender-based violence. Societal norms and traditions dictate people to think that men are the leaders, pursuers, and providers and take one dominant roles in society, while women are nurturers, men, companions, and supporters and take on the subordinate roles in society. Impacts of violence against women. Violence against women strikes the personhood of women. It does not only affect women's physical and reproductive health but especially their mental emotional state. It has caused women to feel ashamed and lose their self-esteem. It threatens women's personal security. Violence against women limits human development. Working women's productivity decrease due to frequent absence resulting from violence against women. Violence against women is responsible for one out of every 5 healthy days of life lost to women's reproductive age. Violence against women is an issue of governance. A state promotes good governance when it makes available effective remedies to eliminate violence against women in homes, in the community, and the states.
Good day everyone, I'm Rex Maro. I present about the gender issue in the Philippines, which is societal mindsets. So, societal mindsets, it's less tangible than some of the other causes on this list, but the overall mindset of a society has a significant impact on gender inequality. How society determines the differences and value of men versus women plays a steering role in every arena, whether it's employment or the legal system.
Job segregation. One of the causes of gender inequality within employment is the division of jobs. In most societies, there's an inherent belief that men are simply better equipped to handle certain jobs. Most of the time, those are the jobs that pay the best. This discrimination results in lower income for women. Women also take on the primary responsibility for unpaid labor. So even as they are participate in the paid workforce, they have extra work that never gets recognized financially. How does gender inequality affect employment? Compared to men, women are less likely to work full-time, more likely to be employed in lower paid occupations, and less likely to progress in their careers. As a result, gender pay gaps persist and women are more likely to end their lives in poverty.